My name is Michael Tate. I am a car salesman. I have 2 kids, 2 daughters, and I had been all throughout like Baptist churches with my Nana growing up, 50, 75 people in there. Everybody's like dancing in the middle of the rows and stuff, and I'm just like looking around, I'm like, what are these people feel like? How do I get this feeling? And I was just like, if I'm not acting like them, then I'm not feeling what they're feeling, you know? Yeah, we gotta stop associating God with a feeling, you know, because he's not always gonna be felt, but he's always gonna be there. I was one of those kids that was like, on my deathbed, I'm just gonna be like, God, please help me and save me, and I'm gonna make it there right then and there. Going into my 20s, I thought I knew everything. I thought I was good enough to not need any rules. I didn't think anything that I was doing was wrong. And I just didn't see like a reason to have like a God or anything like that. I was just chasing girls, any way to get into that limelight of being that person. That's the person I was pretty much feeding. I wasn't worried about any type of consequence or anything like that. With the relationship, it sucks because like I wanted it to work so bad for me. It just wasn't working that way. It wasn't the plan that God had set out. I just felt like everything was closing in on me, and that there was nothing I can do about it. So that was my first encounter with God, was when I was in the car. I was driving one day, and then all of a sudden, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps all over my arms. I was flooded with like a sense of calmness, a peace, love. It just felt like I had a burden and a weight off my shoulders for a long time. I just don't have to worry about anything. I can give it all up to him. I felt like I had to find a church. I felt like I had to get involved. I felt like I had to know more information about who my God was. My friend Xavier, he told me about this place, and the second time I came, I was just like, okay, I'm sold. This girl named Madeline, she remembered my name from the very first time. She's the usher here, and she remembered my name, and that's what set it all off. This is the church where I belong. For so long, I was just putting it off being baptized. Got up there, and he pulled everyone outside and gave a little speech about Philip and the eunuch being baptized by water. And I don't know, I just felt like God in that moment was trying to speak to me, to like, hey, you can do this. You don't have to be 100% good to go get baptized. Like, he wants me as I am right now, rather than someone I'm trying to be or trying to put on a mask for, you know? We don't clean ourselves up before we get into the shower. We get into the shower to get clean, and that's the same way with Jesus.